Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our second ever Heat show. So let's not waste any time and get into the first match, where The Miz will be taking on Darby Island in a singles match tonight on Heat. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first contest on Heat, episode 2, between Darby Island and The Miz. They lock up, The Miz throws Allin into the corner, Darby Island speeds out of the way, knocks it over Darby Island with a springboard as he jumps off it and coffin drop. Connects to The Miz, a running coffin drop by the young upstart Darby Allin. And once Darby Allin thinks about next, jumping off the ropes with another coffin drop to the back of The Miz. The Miz is just getting destroyed here tonight by Darby Allin. Darby Allin giving an answer to everything The Miz has thrown at him tonight on Heat. Now here comes Darby Allin. Here he goes. Darby Allin, oh, The Miz with a huge elbow to the face. And now here comes The Miz, one of those patented bulldog, running bulldog by The Miz. Connects to young upstart Darby Allin. And now what's The Miz thinking about next? Might The Miz Mizana think he's going to go for a DDT. And as The Miz goes for a DDT, it connects to Darby Allin. The Miz is back on the attack in this match. The Miz now with a huge drop kick to Darby Allin, and now he kips himself up. The Miz back on the attack tonight. The Miz not going down without a fight tonight on Heat. Mike The Miz, as now he takes Darby Allin into the corner and he's looking for it. He's looking for a skull-crushing finale, but Darby Allin has other plans as he flips over. He flips over The Miz and throws The Miz right into the turnbuckle. And here goes Allin backing up with a massive drop kick by Darby Allin to take out The Miz. Huge drop kick by Darby Allin as Darby Allin heads up high. I think we know what he's gonna go for. He's going up high. Huge coffin drop by Darby Allin as now he goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and it's all over. Darby Allin picks up the victory tonight on Heat over The Miz tonight. On this episode of Heat, Darby Allin with an amazing victory in his first ever match on Heat, second ever match in GSD Wrestling, but what a great victory for Darby Allin. And coming up next tonight is a tag team match where Scott Steiner and Matt Morgan will be taking on the Street Profits tonight on Heat. So let's go down to the ringside area and check out this match tonight. As we get into this tag team contest tonight, the Street Profits taking on Matt Morgan and Steiner. And now Morgan picks up Angelo Dawkins' huge side slam by the sleeping giant Matt Morgan to take out Angelo Dawkins tonight. And now Matt Morgan, what's he thinking about here? But Dawkins got other plans. Dawkins picks him up and slams him right into the corner. One half of the Street Profits, and now a huge strike by Angelo Dawkins to Matt Morgan. And now he picks him up, going for a slam, but Morgan, he's got other plans. Matt Morgan, what's he doing? He picks him up for a huge back suplex by Matt Morgan tonight on Heat. Matt Morgan with a massive back suplex as he backs himself into the corner. Carbon footprint to the face of Dawkins. Carbon footprint by Matt Morgan tonight on Heat. As Matt Morgan makes the tag in to Scott Steiner tonight. Steiner about to make his way into the ring tonight on Heat. Here comes Scott Steiner as he picks him up for a massive flatliner to connect to Dawkins. That huge flatliner as Dawkins gets the tag into Montez Ford. Here comes Montez. Scott Steiner wants to fight with Taz, but what's going to happen tonight as Montez Ford gets in the ring with Steiner, as Montez Ford dodges the clothesline, going off the ropes with a huge springboard takedown by Montez Ford. Montez Ford and the Street Profits are back in business tonight. These guys are back in this match as Montez Ford hits a huge super kick to the head of Scott Steiner. Massive super kick by Montez Ford. What a great start to this match for Ford as he gets in the ring, laying in some damages. Now Montez Ford, he heads up high. I think he's going for one of those patented frog splashes, but he gets caught, and he gets caught into a flatliner by Steiner. Massive flatliner. Look how high he flew in the air. Massive flatliner by Scott Steiner to take out Montez Ford as Matt Morgan wants back in this match. Matt Morgan wants back in the match. And now what are they going to do to Montez Ford in the middle of that ring on tonight on Heat? What is Matt Morgan gonna do? As Matt Morgan, he got him in the middle of the ring and he picks him up high for a massive, huge elevator to connect. As he goes for the cover, 1, 2, 3, and that's all she wrote tonight on Heat. Massive elevator connecting to Montez Ford, allowing Steiner and Matt Morgan to pick up a huge victory. What a great victory for this team tonight on Heat, as Will Ospreay has a match later on tonight in the main event. But what a great victory for these guys tonight on Heat. Here we go, this amazing victory for Matt Morgan and Scott Steiner tonight on Heat. And now on Heat, we are going to be having a women's match where the boss Sasha Banks takes on the 9th wonder of the world, Chyna, in a singles match tonight on Heat. Well, tonight we have a women's match on Heat as Chyna takes on Sasha Banks in the middle of the ring as they lock up. The bigger woman, Chyna, picking Banks into the air, and look how high she's holding her up, throwing her down. Now Chyna, what's Chyna thinking about now as she picks her up, going to look for a powerbomb of some sort, but Sasha Banks is fighting out of it. Banks hitting everything she's got at Chyna, and now what's Sasha Banks gonna do? Sasha Banks, the Hurricane Rana, taking out Chyna in the middle of the ring, and here goes Banks. Banks now with a double knee strike into the corner. Sasha Banks hits the knee strike, and now Banks gonna go for a springboard as Chyna catches it. Chyna's caught it, and now Chyna with a massive gorilla press to take out Sasha Banks tonight on Heat. This women's match has been 50-50 so far. Both women getting in a lot of moves on each other tonight as Chyna gonna go for another powerbomb, but Sasha Banks with a huge face buster in the middle of the ring to take her out. As Sasha Banks now, I think she's gonna head up high. I think Banks knows what she's gotta do next. Sasha Banks with a huge frog splash in the middle of the ring. Faith by La Rosa, huge frog splash like our hero Eddie Guerrero in the middle of that ring. Chyna is being taken out by Banks, and now here comes Banks with a huge backstabber, and it's gonna roll through into the patented bank statement. The bank statement is locked in on Chyna. Will Chyna tap? Chyna's got no choice but to tap out. Sasha Banks wins here tonight on Heat as she taps out Chyna with a massive bank statement. What a great victory for Sasha Banks here tonight as she taps out Chyna in the middle of that ring. What an amazing victory in this women's match for Sasha Banks in the second ever women's match in Heat history. But tonight, Sasha Banks coming out on top against Chyna by tapping her out to the bank statement. But what a great match we just saw tonight. And in our main event tonight on Heat, Kofi Kingston makes his Raw debut in a Cruiserweight Championship match as the Cruiserweight Champion Will Ospreay defends his Cruiserweight title tonight against Kofi Kingston in our Heat main event tonight. And now our main event tonight, where Matt Morgan, Scott Steiner are managing the Cruiserweight Champion Will Ospreay as he takes on Kofi Kingston tonight to defend his title, as Kofi Kingston with a massive, huge crossbody to take out the Cruiserweight Champion tonight. Kofi Kingston obviously moving over from the SmackDown brand, and now what's Kofi thinking? Kofi thinking to trash talk Steiner and Matt Morgan on the outside, and now here comes Kofi, but Will Ospreay's got other plans. Massive Spanish fly by Will Ospreay in tonight's main event for the Cruiserweight title. Will Ospreay back on the attack in the middle of the ring. Will Ospreay was getting rocked by the veteran Kofi Kingston, but now here comes Ospreay with a huge jumping elbow to take out Kofi Kingston tonight. And what's Will Ospreay thinking about now? Will Ospreay, what's he doing now? Will Ospreay has got him up high. Will Ospreay with a massive Falcon Arrow in the middle of the ring. Huge Falcon Arrow by Will Ospreay. What amazing Falcon Arrow by this man tonight. He's doing everything he can to defend his Cruiserweight Championship. But here comes Kofi. Kofi dodges it. And now SOS by Kofi Kingston. Massive SOS by the Jamaican native Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston with a massive SOS. That was a turning point in this match. As now Kofi Kingston, he wants him up. Kofi Kingston wants Will Ospreay up. As now Kofi Kingston goes to the Trouble in Paradise. Will Ospreay ducks it. Will Ospreay with a roll through, spring through. And now Will Ospreay hitting a Oz Cutter to take him out. What a dodge of that Trouble in Paradise to counter it into the Oz Cutter in tonight's main event. Massive Oz Cutter by Ospreay. And now Will Ospreay, what's he looking for here? Hidden Blade! The Hidden Blade connects as he goes with a cover. 1, 2, 3, and it's all over. Will Ospreay defends and retains his Cruiserweight Championship here tonight with a massive Oz cutter, dodging the Trouble in Paradise. And finally, he put the nail in the coffin by hitting that Hidden Blade tonight, as him and his teammates all have a victory tonight. What a great show tonight on Heat. In our main event, Will Ospreay defends his Cruiserweight Championship, and his team and himself have all won their matches tonight on Heat.